If we're pursuing a higher goal, a religious goal, serving God, dedicating our lives to serving God, are we allowed to compromise our responsibility to our families? This issue comes up on Shavuot, on the giving of the Torah. God tells Moshe, Ata po amori madi, you stay with me. And the rabbis understand that that means that Moshe leaves his wife and completely devotes himself to God. And ultimately, Aaron and Miriam, according to the rabbis, that's what they talk when they gossip against Moshe. How is it that he left his wife and we haven't left our wives? So Moshe is the paradigm of abandoning family for serving God. But Miriam and Aaron stand in contrast. Similarly, in the beginning of Emor, God says a Kohen is not allowed to become impure to a dead body. But right afterwards it says, unless it's his immediate relative. Then is not only he permitted, but he's obligated. The rabbis tell us there was a Kohen who did not want to become impure to his wife, and his fellow kohanim pushed him on the body of his dead wife, because this is what he was obligated to do. You don't have an option. You must leave the Beit HaMikdash, leave your service of God to take care of the needs of your family, especially when they're urgent. And this is the Torah teaching us about what type of a balance we have to have in life. Similarly, the rabbis say, if you have to choose which to do first, get married or learn, make sure that if you choose to get married first, that means that when you're learning, you're going to have to interrupt your learning in order to attend to your family and domestic responsibilities. Now, the exception to this, like Moshe, is the Kohen Gadol. The Kohen Gadol is told, do not become impure. Stay in the Beit HaMikdash. And from this, I think we can learn, like Moshe and like the Kohen Gadol, that there are some unique people in a generation that actually do have to and should be making sacrifices for their family. It's not great for their family, but we don't ask if Martin Luther King was a great father. Even though his family suffered, we're grateful, future generations, for how he singly devoted himself to his vision and what that did to change society. And similarly, they tell stories of great rabbis, of the Vilna Gaon and others. Vilna Gaon, his sister came after 20 years. He said, hello, and he turned around. And she said, wait, I just came after 20 years. And he said, well, if plenty of time to talk in Olam Haba. Now I have to learn. And these, I think, are models of individuals of a generation. We do ourselves a disservice when we think that's how we all have to act. For the rest of us, we follow the beginning of the Parsha. We know that even if we're devoting ourselves to serving God, when our family calls on us, we turn to our family and we give them our full care and our full attention. Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach.